up? Welcome back to Where the Keys At. The boys are back in the building. To my left,
Ray Dot as usual.
over that side,
Daniel.
Ash Will.
and I'm Eli. So today, let's start off with talking about FIFA and the World Cup, 'cause I know you lot love your football. I'm not really into football like that, but it don't feel like it's World Cup time to me.
Yep.
It's Brazil shot on, you know.
I saw it's the first
Jamaica's
time that
not there, you know, so got rep.
all the African countries have actually got. It's the first time that all the African countries have got coaches from their own countries this year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
thought, how's
Yeah.
that never happened before? So you're allowed to have a coach from a country that's not yours.
Yeah, of course.
you
So
can.
what's the point in that?
Well,
Better coach.
more experience somewhere else, isn't it?
Depends.
You
You
could
want?
say that for your players too, though.
I guess you want the best manager to
Yeah.
try and do the job. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Predictions: who's winning?
Brazil. If not Brazil,
That's the
Argentina.
favourite right
I'll
there.
say Argentina.
Brazil's a favourite going in, but
Argentina
in
got.
tournaments, you know, it gets knockout. When it gets a knockout, you need a little lock, don't you know, sometimes. So it all depends.
Yeah.
England ain't got a shot.
They got a shot, but it's a small
No,
shot.
not if they
They
play
done
big
alright
head.
in the Euro, isn't it? So
Not if they play big head though.
Oh,
And I
Harry
think they're
Maguire?
gonna play big head. Yep.
I don't think it matters whether they play him or not. To be fair, I just can't see. It's the tactics. I don't know if Southgate changes things and takes the handbrake off. England might have a chance because attacking wise, England got a good attack. They've got a good midfield. Defence is where they might lack a bit. Depends who they go with in goal as well. I think Pickford's going to be the goalkeeper though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, but he will
I don't
be.
agree with that. I think Ramsey should be, but you know,
Pickford would start. Bloody
start.
big head would start.
Stones.
I just hope that does. Yeah.
Yeah,
Stones will start.
Yeah,
You
so will
reckon?
England get out of the group stage?
It's very. They
Yeah.
should do.
They
Who's
should
in their
do.
group?
USA, Wales, and Iran.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so they should do that then.
they should do, but
Wales will give them
boy,
the hardest game.
I don't know
think.
if I don't even know. I don't even think England will finish top.
The game's tomorrow at
I
12,
think-
isn't it?
What England won.
Yeah.
1 o'clock
Yeah.
tomorrow then.
I think USA will probably win that group. You know, I just got
Nah.
feeling England is so dead. They don't do what they're supposed to do.
USA, I don't know.
I'll apologise. I'll come back on the pod and apologise if England win the World Cup. I will apologise personally. I don't think my apology is going to be.
The
I don't
worst
think
thing
it's
is
gonna happen.
now,
Yeah,
because of the Euros, I feel like, okay, there's always hope for England, but there's belief now. There is, because of
Genuine,
the Euros.
yeah.
because they still, people see what they done.
Yeah.
But really and truly, they didn't play anyone great, did they?
No.
In the Euro.
Mm-mm.
Kane didn't turn up till what? The last group game, or maybe later than that? I can't even remember.
Sterling was
the main man.
outstanding in that.
And
Yeah.
Sterling hasn't really had the greatest of seasons so far, but he sort of hit a little bit of form.
Boy, all I'm hoping is that they don't go at the black players again, man. Poor Saka. I don't want Saka to go through that again. Man. Man's only just turned 20 as well, you know. And
Yeah, but look at the obviously it's a complete different nation, but look at France.
Yeah.
Camavinga got injured. What's his name? Who's the young Leipzig striker? Nkunku or something. What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
He got racially abused for injuring him.
What the
What,
hell?
Camavinga?
Camavinga
Is
got
it?
racially abused for injuring a black player as well
What in what?
in
what-
training.
In training.
In
Because he had
training,
the World
France
Cup.
training. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Yeah, he's out of the World Cup.
Oh wow. So who they got striker wise then?
They
Just
got
Mbappe.
bag,
Benzema's
they got a
out.
bag of strikers.
Benzema's
still.
not there.
Yeah, he's out. That's what I'm saying.
He's out. He's done. Yeah.
Why, he's not? He's
Out of the World
He's out of the
Cup.
World Cup.
Out of the World
Wow.
Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So England fans are gonna rise up over there then if England don't make it, but they ain't got no alcohol,
They ain't
so
got
they ain't gonna
alcohol.
rise up.
They'll get alcohol.
I think
they'll get
the
alcohol.
deal is they're allowed to drink. Is it 3 hours before the game?
Yeah.
I
They're
thought
allowed to
the ruling was no. That
Well,
was happening.
They're
Listen.
not allowed to drink in the stadium.
If
Oh,
if, the,
right.
if it's how we see it, innit, Ash, there's still shops that sell alcohol.
Yeah.
But it's not displayed, it's not advertised or anything. You just need to know about it.
Yeah.
Probably
Just go
search
in the
it.
shop.
Go in the shop. The shop is black.
Black.
Because the outside you
Yeah,
think it was just
yeah.
a closed shop. Like there's nothing in
You wouldn't
there.
even think it's a closed
Yeah.
shop. It just
And also,
I don't-
it's
let's explain it.
expensive.
Of course, it's gonna be expensive.
One bottle of rosé and 3 beers cost me £55.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
So
Jesus
that's
Christ.
obviously taxes, but I think that's partly to not encourage the drinking. That's why the certain rules were in place. Like the English are known for the behaviour once they've had the alcohol.
yeah, a couple of
I think
beers.
that's worse though. I think not having the alcohol in the stadium. I think it's gonna be worse because them man are gonna binge. binge hard. Like if I got like
For them
an
3
hour
hours,
window or
before-
whatever before the game, they're gonna binge so hard.
Yeah, it's true.
So
They
you
might
know.
not make the game.
It says a
A
lot
lot of
about
them
our
ain't gonna make the
culture.
game.
It's bad. It is
Yeah.
true.
Is it
Yeah.
England's culture or is that just a football culture
I
in
mean,
general?
that's
though?
football
I
culture,
think
would
I
say.
think it's England culture because they always say like when English go abroad they mash up the place.
Yeah.
Like Magaluf got mash up, Ibiza got mash up. them
Yeah,
places
but
got
I
mash up, you know what I mean?
wouldn't say it's just England. Like
I would.
France, I mean, they're drinkers as well. But
Yeah.
I feel like in the culture, they teach them that they have a glass of wine when they're young as well, just to encourage, obviously, not to abuse it.
Love a
Yeah.
wine,
But I don't know what
Yeah.
the football crowd is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we don't
Germany,
do
they
that.
have you're allowed drinking in stadiums, so that probably eliminates
Yeah,
getting
Yeah.
not getting smashed, but having to go to pubs beforehand and just carry it on like
yeah.
on it.
Basketball, yeah. When you go to NBA game, you can buy alcohol in the stadium. You can buy
Yeah.
beer, whatever, in the game.
They go
Yeah.
there to watch the game.
Yeah.
And it
Whereas
explains
with
the
football,
English
it's like,
nature.
yo, this is the game. It's like
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah, you can't complain going to somebody else's country and moan about their
You
rules.
can't.
Like, come
It's
on.
their rules. It's their, you know.
Like, when
that's
people
what it
come
is.
here, you want, you know,
Yeah.
Brits always say you got to follow the rules.
But
It's-
by
you live
our
in this
rules,
country,
yeah.
By our rules. So
Yeah.
it's the same. It's the same
There
setup.
are no
You
rules
can't-
here.
I was about to say that. I don't know what rules I got here. Boy.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that whole saying, isn't it? So they can't.
Maybe it's just because we're here in the news, what we watch, but it feels like we think we're superior to everybody else.
It does. We're arrogant.
And
Very
it's-
arrogant.
That's why we're
Yeah.
disliked.
That's what we disliked. Exactly.
Part of traveling is about accepting other cultures, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
It's
that's the
like we
reason
go
you're
to
going
other
there.
places and we
Should
have
be.
like our fried
Yeah.
breakfast and stuff everywhere,
Yeah.
like British sausage and,
Yeah. Full English.
full English.
English.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're not accepting their cultures, and
Yeah.
Not been whole, but they're targeting stupid people because any smart person will just be like, "Cool, they're your rules." Like that's it. They're just trying to irritate that idiot. That's gonna be like, "Yeah, you that's out of order." Like, you know, it's just common sense.
Right.
yeah,
You're gonna get 100%. I say there's gonna be 100 England fans or more is gonna get arrested out there.
yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
for stupidness, and it might be just be drinking a beer or something, but they're gonna do something stupid.
We'll see it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because you know they don't play out there. Remember
Yeah.
some of the things who's getting told.
Yeah.
They don't play out there when
Of
it
course,
comes
I
to
believe it.
their rules and their laws.
Yeah, they take that stuff seriously.
Yeah.
I understand that. I'd abide by that because that's what their rules are.
Kick out of the country straight away. You're on
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
flight
that's
the next
it.
day.
Yeah.
I don't care how long you're supposed to be here for. You're
Yeah.
gone.
You just gotta wait till you get back to the hotel room.
You just have to clean your own house first, man. And I just think,
Yeah, of course.
like the way I'm seeing on the news, the LGBTQ people are cussing about how it is over there, but it's already not. They ain't
Yeah,
sorted
yeah,
out
yeah,
home
yeah.
yet. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
not
hear
like
that.
they're acting like it's like that here.
No,
yeah, but that's what
yeah.
that guy
And it
said,
ain't
innit?
like
That's
that
what the
here.
guy said. That Infantino was like, look at yourselves first.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Real talk.
That is a thing, definitely. But man,
But at the end of the day, stick to the rules. Like,
that's all you can. That's all you can do. Stick to the rules,
You
and
know?
then everything will be fine.
yeah.
You know, there's no point complaining because you knew what the country was about
When you
before,
step foot in
when you
there.
step foot
Yeah.
there. Before that as well. Even though I thought it was cold that they announced on Friday that there's no drinking in the
Yeah,
stadium
that
on
is
Friday.
deep.
They could have done that way before. You know what I mean?
Especially with the
Out
sponsor.
there, they're
So Carlsberg has put
Budweiser.
75 million as a Budweiser.
I think Budweiser, yeah.
Okay,
What they do?
they put 75 million into it, and then
Is it?
they're saying that money's gonna be gone now.
Yeah, of course, because it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
getting it back.
Were they one of the sponsors? I take it.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
so, but I think, and that's what is annoying me really. Yeah, this is the real reason we're out there, kind of telling everyone what should be what. It's the money, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
the
Of
press
course.
are
Of
involved,
course it is.
and the big channels are involved because people are losing money. It's not because they care about the
actual-
LGBTQ
yeah.
people like that.
Nah.
They're screaming because well, we want to sell alcohol. We want to. It's a big money maker, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
It
of
is.
course, of course.
Yeah.
There's
Don't
uproar
care.
about the whole World Cup, isn't there? End of the day.
Just
Yeah, of
jealous,
course.
man. Just jealous.
It's because of where the play. It's because of where
Where
it's
it
where
is.
it's at. Where
Yeah,
it's at.
yeah.
That's what it is. You know.
Even all these pundits are getting it in the ears. Like they're saying they don't agree with certain things, obviously going on over there, but yet they're still doing the pundits and taking the money.
Still doing about exactly.
Gary Lineker. It's
Yeah.
trending today, isn't it? With
Yeah.
the hashtag hypocrite.
Is it?
He said
Kid-
all these things, and yet
And
they
yeah,
pay him the money. He's over
he's
there
still over there. Yeah.
presenting the show,
Yeah. Of course.
and like even the football team, they're out there. Who's the manager?
England.
Gareth
Southgate.
Southgate.
Southgate's out there saying the statements, but he's still gone there. He ain't stood up that hard that he ain't. You know what I mean? He's still gone to do his job.
ain't gonna do that. He ain't
Just,
gonna mess
just
with
gonna
the
wear
money.
his little lapel.
He ain't
whatever.
gonna exactly. He ain't gonna mess
Yeah,
with
Yeah,
the
but
but
money.
listen
even
with the
players
money.
have up and said it, in they Ericsson and Fernandez before the last Man United game. They said bits and pieces afterwards. They're still
But
going out
they're
to
still
play.
Yeah, of course.
We had this conversation so many times in different ways. Like famous people are just not. They don't stand
No,
for
they don't
nothing,
stand
do
for
they?
nothing,
The
no.
money just matters more in any. Not
just-
even about this, just any situation.
Yeah, it is that. They don't want to mess with the money. They want money best up.
LeBron
They don't want
James
products.
disappointed me the other day when he didn't back Kyrie.
Yeah,
He's getting part of the house
Yeah, I see
Negro.
that.
They call
Yeah.
that. He's
Yeah,
part
I
of that
see
too.
Because LeBron
Yeah.
James says anything until it affects the money. He done that with
Yeah.
the China thing as well, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to diss China because of his brand out in China.
Yeah,
That's why I respect Kyrie, because Kyrie,
he just
I
says
don't, you don't even have to agree with what he's saying.
no.
He just doesn't care because what he's saying, he don't
Yeah,
care about.
he
He
stand
cares
by
about
it.
the money, but
Yeah.
it comes or it doesn't come.
But
Yeah.
he's not. My thing is, he's not done. What's he done that's wrong? It's what he's done is not wrong. Everything he said, all he did was put something out that was already out there already.
I think what it was, I think it goes further than that. I think it's because of the whole COVID and him standing up and saying, I'm not taking a jab. I think that was strike one. So obviously now he's done that. They're thinking, rah, this guy's rising now. Now we're going to have to show him that, you
Put
know.
people on
put-
alert.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what he's done.
Yeah.
I'm sure
No,
people don't put worse things on their social media
100%.
than what
I
he's
know.
put on there.
So Kyrie
you know.
posted a link to a film that they said was
Anti-Semitic.
anti-Semitic. You've
Yeah.
seen the film. What do you think?
Some aspect of it.
As in what? What? As
Do
in?
you think it's a? Would you watch that and go, boy, that was an anti-Semitic
Anti-Semitic.
movie?
No.
No. So
It's just
No. It's a. Okay, so there may be stuff that's not truthful in it, but at the same time, the concept I understand. You know what they're trying to say, and there's multiple things. It's not even about that movie. You can go on YouTube and watch anything like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they'll tell you the same thing.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, this was I watched again yesterday the Professor Griff and Nick Cannon thingy that they had, where obviously they said that was anti-Semitic.
yeah, and then he got kicked off his platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what Professor Griff was saying, he said, has anyone actually looked at what is it? Not anti-Semitic, Semitic in the dictionary, and he's described it. And then when he described it, he was like, so therefore,
Like Asian African.
they're talking about the Asian African type. So he said, so how am I being anti-Semitic? He said, am I being anti-Semitic against myself? So you know, you don't. I don't know what to say on these things really.
Standards just keep shifting, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a superstar. I'm not famous. I'm not influential. But just in everyday life, no one ever judges you by something that you recommend. Do you know what I mean? You recommend something or you have an opinion about it and they go, oh, yeah, but at 36 seconds they say this word. Does that mean you believe that word? Like, no one ever
No,
thinks that. You
exactly
can't watch
that.
a Tarantino movie then, can you, in that case?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know
No,
what I
you're
mean?
not wrong. You can.
What can you do? Like, I
Yeah.
like the movie as a whole. Or
Yeah.
I like the film as a whole. And they're kind of, what's the word now? Gaslighting him because
Yeah.
he's there in the interview, Kyrie saying, I'm watching this movie to empower myself, to learn about my people. And they keep
Yep.
going, yeah, but it's anti-Semitic. And they just
Yeah.
don't
They
talk
don't
about
talk
what
about what the actual
is.
thing is. Exactly.
Yeah,
They
so
don't want to know that. They want to just try and call you out for being anti-Semitic. That's what it is. They
So
don't-
I'm guessing 99% of that movie is about Negroes to, Hebrews to Negroes, yeah? Not about anti-Semitism.
no, it's just
But
about.
they don't want to talk about the 98% of it.
No, it's just about. Basically, it was about obviously where who are the real Hebrews, basically, and the proof behind it. So, yeah.
But Kyrie's career's done, you know.
You think?
I think he'll play the season out.
And then he won't
Like
get
Ronaldo
another
in
deal.
football, innit? He's going to play the season out.
Yeah, they
I'm
make
sure
it
that's had
sound.
an impact
Yeah,
on him.
they make it like so. I can't remember who I was watching. I was watching someone. They were like, "Yeah, well, you know, it's up to the Nets at the end of the season. They might want to trade him or whatever, or Kyrie just find a new club." And I'm thinking, it's not a case of just finding a new
think his
club
career's
because
done in the
he's going to be
US?
blackballed now.
Or do you think he could go elsewhere?
Yeah, he could go. He can go like Korea or China or something, I guess.
He's
Yeah.
too good. He's too good. I
Yeah.
think someone
How
will
old
take a
is he?
chance on him.
30.
30.
Yeah.
But he's too good. He's too good not
I
to
think he
take a
should
chance
go
on
and
him.
play. I said this in the group. He should go and play for the Big Free League. It's not a big league yet. Ice
What's the
Cube's
Big
got his,
Free?
Ice
Oh,
Cube's
is
got
it?
his own league. Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
okay.
first black-owned sports league in America.
Right. Okay.
It's got national television coverage and stuff. ESPN are trying to diss it now. They're trying
Are
to,
they?
Yeah, Disney.
Yeah.
But it's a basketball league. Basically, at the moment, retired players go and play in it. So
Okay.
it's 3-on-3, and
Yep.
it tours around in the summer when the NBA is not on. People would start. Imagine Kyrie went and LeBron said, "You know, I'm playing my last 2 years there." People would start going there rather than
Just
going
to
to the NBA G
Yeah.
League, which is like an alternative NBA league. Like just you're on the bench until you
Yeah.
get into the league, and that would be powerful because that fits in line with what he's saying about empowering black people. Ice Cube is that type of person as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
he's not going to do it. There's not enough money.
Can't
in it, but
see
he's
that
got the money though.
I can't see that will take off because that's going to mess with the money. That's going to get shut down real quick.
But the Big Three is not new.
No,
About 4. I think it's in the 4th.
but this is the first time I've heard it though.
Yeah, but it's building. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think that'd be a great idea for him to do that. I'm not saying he will, but that would make sense. That would be completely in line with what he's
But
saying.
then it's going to be just all retired players, I believe.
That's what it is
there.
now. But if
Yeah.
he's an active player goes there, then some people might go there and think, do you know what? Halfway through my career, I don't know how it is in football, but in NBA, you get to the mid-level, you get to be a mid-level exception player where you make medium money. And they could pay you that in the Big Three. People might start getting there after 7 years of the league and going, right, I'm going Big Three.
That's what I mean, man. It's just it's sad.
When you mess with people's money, man, that's different, isn't it? But Kyrie he's not one of them person that like worry about if his money get messed with in that sense, innit?
Yeah.
He was just speak his mind. He won't
Probably got enough.
hold
He's
back.
probably made enough, exactly, and that's
And
the
he
thing.
does so much as well. Like
Yeah.
he does quite a lot in his charities.
But I bet you don't hear about that though, do you?
No,
They probably
you
don't
don't.
promote those things.
Yeah, they talk
Yeah.
about it, like
Okay.
Stephen Hay giving props for all his charity work and all the stuff he does in his local communities and helping kids doing this and schools, and yeah, he does quite a lot, man. I didn't realize how much he done when I started breaking down some of the stuff that he's done. I was like, right, I didn't know Kyrie's doing all
Ash.
that.
Yeah.
Has Michael Jordan given out 100,000 to black people yet?
I was like, no, Eli, are you been tracking it?
Has he?
I don't know. You
He
tell
made a
me.
big press release saying he was going to do it. Has
What's he
done
going to do?
100 million, wasn't it?
100 million, that's it.
To
So
black
when all the George Floyd stuff happened, people were pressuring Michael Jordan. Basically, Twitter got on him and said he's never supported the black community, blah, blah, blah. He never has anything to say. And he came back with big press release. Every news channel was talking about it, sports news, that he's going to give 100 million to the black community. And he's just over the next year or something like that.
So when he
And I
says black community, what does he mean by that?
I don't know.
They said they're gonna define it in the next few months or years or whatever.
Yeah.
I said, Ash, you watch.
Not
Nothing's
gonna
gonna
happen?
happen. That's a statement to make you forget. Michael Jordan had never been for nobody like that.
Yeah, Michael
And
Jordan's all
it's been
about
2
his
years,
money.
yeah.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's always
Ain't
been
nothing
about
come
his
out.
money.
Nothing come out. Michael
Yeah.
Jordan ain't made no
2
statement.
years.
It's the
you know.
truth. He's always been about his money. There's no denying that. I'm not.
If it ain't about the money.
You know what I mean? So it's LeBron.
But he ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. There's plenty of people.
Exactly
like that,
right.
you
That's
know?
like it's,
You know?
we in all fair, when we think about it that way, like if when we was talking about all this COVID situation, if we're gonna get the jab or we're gonna lose our job, you said I'm gonna take it if it's gonna mean my livelihood. So do you know what I mean? Like people are gonna look
That's
at it
not
that
the
way.
same, though, is it?
Why is it not the same?
He's talking
Well,
about giving money to
Yeah.
If
keep.
Kyrie
but-
or Michael Jordan, don't get the jab,
Yeah, I know what you're
they
saying.
ain't
Michael
gonna
Jordan,
die, are they?
No, they're not gonna be effective. Michael Jordan's not gonna be effective. He retired.
Exactly.
He's still fine. But Kyrie's losing out millions, isn't he?
He ain't gonna suffer though.
He's not going to suffer like us, no. But do you know
We're
what I
on the
mean?
bread line in comparison to them.
we
Yeah.
go.
If I lose my job today,
You can't pay.
my
for
house
your
is gone in
Philly.
6 months.
Yeah.
If Kyrie loses his job today, he might lose his big mansion, but he's got somewhere to live. the
Yeah, but
rest
then
of
you
his
Yeah,
life.
I hear you.
LeBron don't need to. He can speak out about anything, but he choose what he speak out on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just. Do you know what I mean? So he knows he's not going to mess up his money. He's like, boy, I'm in that billion category. I want to
If
stay
we've done
there.
a scale
Do you know what I
of-
mean?
Like, I want to keep my money. I want to help my people. I'd say LeBron's probably in the middle of that scale somewhere. Yeah. Like, I want to help my people as long as I don't fuck with my
yeah,
money.
just to stay here.
Kyrie's on this side. Like, I want to
Yeah.
help my people. And Michael Jordan's on this side. Like,
Yeah,
wanna keep
I'm
my
keeping all my money.
Yeah.
I'm taking my money to my grave.
There's no difference.
Yeah, no, I hear that. And that moves nicely onto Mr. West. How do you feel about Mr. West?
My opinion of Kanye keeps changing.
Mine's changed dramatically.
Mine don't.
I told you,
Are
like
you-
I
are
said,
you
I had to
for
make
or
an
against?
for.
Okay.
I've watched a few things on him now, and like
White Lives Matter.
and gone. White Lives Matter.
Come on, tell me.
Okay, what was the White Lives Matter thing again?
With Candace Owens.
Yeah, I know what it was. I'm trying to think of what he said. It's to do with what's going on now, where he's talking about, like, you know, the Jewish power and so forth. It's kind of a dig at that.
Oh, so he's sarcasm.
Yeah, kind of. But yeah, no. I mean, you watch Kanye's interviews down the line. You hear some of his lyrics, like when I was putting the other day, waiting till I get my money right. this is it now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he got his money straight and now he's just wilding out. Like,
Can't
no,
tell
I say
me
wilding out,
nothing,
but he's gonna
right?
just, exactly.
Wait
And like
till
in
I
his
get
interviews, he
my
says, like, you know,
money, man.
he called out a whole heap of names. He called out your boys' names.
Jay-Z,
Yep,
boy.
and Beyonce. He
That's
said
like,
both of
damn.
them are
I ain't
controlled.
seen his interview.
He said both of them are controlled. He said Shaq's controlled and somebody else he said is controlled, but he said they can't control me. And, you know.
It's because he's vexed about Shaq. Got him, didn't he? Shaq got back to him.
Well, Shaq didn't really get back to him, really, because Shaq didn't. He just said, "I got more money than you," but he didn't explain why, didn't he? Because what did Kanye say again? He said about basically you when I look at you're 50% with this person, 50% with that person. Because David Beckham's one of them. Apparently, they got a business.
Yeah, but
together.
he said you ain't got 50%. You've got 49%. Is what he said. Isn't
Yeah, he's saying he got 49%. Yeah, yeah, and then that's when Shaq come back and said like, "You don't know me like that," kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, I've got more money than you, kind of thing.
But they're not.
didn't
He's not
explain
getting it. Kanye's not talking about money, is he? He's talking about control and ownership.
Kanye's talking about
stuff.
ownership. That's what he's saying. He's not talking about the money because, and the thing is, right? You look back, not so long ago, Kanye wanted to break his deals with a lot of these places,
And now they're all
and
gone.
now they're all gone. So really, has he won? But
Dan.
yeah, I
For or against Kanye West?
To be honest, I haven't seen the latest interviews or whatever, but at first I was against because I just thought it was more to the early interviews. I was just like, he's jumping all over the show, like he's confusing me. Like 1 minute he's there, and I'm just like, I'm watching it thinking he just needs help.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought. He just needs someone to get into him and just spend some time with him. But obviously, hearing more and more, you're like, I'm not saying I'm for, but you're just slowly thinking, oh, okay, okay.
yeah.
I'm in the same.
But you're for.
I'm not saying I'm for either. Nah, not for
So you're against.
I'm not.
He's in the middle. I think.
Yeah, I'm not a for. I'm not against.
I think
but
you're missing the point of for or against.
okay,
here.
all right. I'm against then. If you want to put it that way, then if you want me to give it just a clarity, I'm against.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me with him. It's just he just jumps too much, and to me I just see the bipolar side coming.
I
out.
think I don't
Constantly.
know.
He's just constantly because Ray.
I hear you.
You watch
but
an interview and he's
Yeah.
like, he's then talking about how much money he's got. Then he jumped from money then to bitches to back to
Yeah,
it was just
talk about
all
Kim
over.
1 minute, and then you're like, huh?
Oh, me
I
and
hear
Drake is fine, but then next minute Drake's fucked my wife, and he's like all over the gaff. I'm like, bro, just stay, just be in one place, but he can't
He
because
can't
of his
because he's bipolar.
Yeah,
I hear
and
you.
I could just
I hear
see
you.
it, and then to me, it's just
But-
he's not. He's just not.
Yeah.
And then he just throw
But
all
I
his
listen
names
to
out.
I listen to the
constantly.
trinklets. Yeah, I listen to the trinklets of what he's trying to say. That's the thing. I don't listen.
get it,
I don't
I
look
get
at the
it.
content. I listen to what the
Yeah.
trinklets that he's saying, and I'm like, yeah, I get what you mean on this. I get what you mean on that.
I don't know. I think I'm against him still. He's got to
Okay.
do a lot more
Yeah.
because his message is not clear enough. Even if you have to watch all them YouTube videos and read between the lines, then he's going to confuse the average person, isn't he? And, if
And
things,
that's what I was saying in the group the other day. I was saying, like, you know, he's bamboozled a lot of people because
Yeah.
of what he was trying to say, and I get it. He has to be clear, but maybe he can't be clear
Yeah.
because of the way he's being treated, by he's been be handled, and so forth.
I think he's funny though.
So
I think he's funny. I don't think
Yeah,
he's
I do.
anti whatever they say he is.
yeah,
He's just
he ain't anti-Semitic, 100%.
he's
not.
he's
He's-
just angry, man.
Basically, what he's saying is he's saying that they've got their shit together, kind of thing. Us black people, we can do the same. Because I watched another video. I watched so many interviews. There's another one where they asked him a question at the end. Did Sway really have the answer? And he said, yeah, Sway had the answer.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Funny,
saw
man,
that.
yeah.
Sway told him already.
Yeah,
to do
Sway
that
told
one
him
time,
a
didn't
long
he?
time ago. Yeah, he said Sway had the answers, really.
What if Kanye comes out with a fire album now? Then
What, and just blurts what he's talking about?
no, it just comes out
Or
of
just-
College Dropout 2.
Jeez.
Good Ass Job. That was what the fourth one was going to be called. He comes out of Good Ass Job.
Good ass job. Okay, that would
and
complete
it's,
it.
it's
That
an
would
amazing
complete it.
album.
Yeah.
Like, would you be for or against it? Because we're fickle black people, man. We'd be like, yes.
Listen,
Kanye's bad,
no,
innit?
no, Kanye's
And his
bad.
last album was shit.
you're
That's why I don't like it.
Nah,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
listen, obviously he's of late albums we ain't really enjoying. Yeah,
Nah.
I don't think you can ever take away what Kanye's done musically,
Nah.
and you'll never put that against him because he brought out some dead ass albums.
Them 4 albums, boy.
You're thinking to yourself,
Yeah.
I'm not going against Kanye for that. But if he brought out the next album, it's just Kanye again. You're like, okay, but he's
Oh,
still
Kanye
chatting a whole.
back.
To me, he's still confusing the hell out of me because
Yeah.
he's here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. If he, I told you, I'm for Kanye. So if he brings out a fourth album, that's boy.
college dropout. What's the second one called?
That's what I'm trying to think. Late registration.
College dropout, late registration, graduation, good ass job. That was what he planned to do. Those 4 albums.
Yeah.
And then his mum died, didn't she? And he didn't do. He just went off.
Oh, he
and
bought.
started
Was that what happened?
He bought that slow album out, didn't he?
Yeah,
Was it?
808s and
Arts
Heartbreaks.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
that album, man.
Did ya?
Boom,
It was
boom,
okay.
boom.
There's actually.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, I love
Nah,
that one.
nah,
What's the
nah,
one?
nah,
What's the
nah,
red
I
cover
didn't like
one?
it.
Red cover. What was
That's
that
the
one?
one with the monster tune on it.
Yeah, that was alright. That album.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, beautiful.
But I think
style, innit?
that
Yeah,
Dark,
my
twisted.
yeah,
fantasy.
yeah,
is
yeah.
when he started. When
That was
you know when
yeah.
was the Pablo one come? That's when he
Pablo.
started. It started going. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Life
there's a
of
couple.
Pablo.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Rubbish.
There's a couple in there. I thought, all right, but then that was it. After that, see you later.
Yeah.
Remember,
Rubbish.
everyone used to remember when you see hit Kanye album coming out. Everyone's like, can't wait for this album.
Because they knew, but you know what I mean? Because
Boy,
the
when
first
them
3
album
were
came out,
serious.
When
Yeah.
them Pablo come out, boy,
Yeah.
I was like, what is
Yeah.
this shit? And
Yeah.
then what was the other one he brought out? Or was the last
Good
one?
ass job would have been. I
the
reckon that
last
would
one
be
he
The
decent.
brought out?
God one.
Yeah.
I like that one, you know. I
That's
like,
alright.
I like
Yeah, I
feature
don't
ones,
mind
Three or
that.
4 tunes on it.
Yeah, I don't mind that
can't
one.
say I heard it.
Damn.
Not the Donda. I don't like the Donda.
Donda.
Nah,
oh
Donda
my
was
that was
God,
horrendous.
Terrible.
That was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
But you know, there's people still now. Like, for instance, my girl, she thinks Kanye is just like as he is genius still now. Like, I'm just like, I'm baffled. I'm baffled. Like, what are you talking about?
He is a genius because of he evolved. He didn't just stay
Yeah,
with the music. With his fashion and stuff, like his fashion, I think is dead. I ain't gonna wear none of
I
that
mean,
stuff.
actually, see the boots, see it.
But
Yeah, with boots, bro. You see
Them
them
big kind of big wide things.
big ass boots,
Yeah.
like
It's like a welly. You hold
it's
it
like a willy. Yeah, of course, like a willy.
they were in
Yeah.
Zara, weren't they?
Yeah, but I mean, no, I think he is a genius for how he's managed to go into the clothing industry and become
adapted.
a big mogul in that
Yeah.
kind of thing. Even though they didn't want to give him his props, but you know they have to give him his props for
Yeah.
what he's managed to do. So yeah, I say he's a genius in that
I'll
part.
get that O'Keefe's lip repair for the winter, man. My lips starting to turn black. I know what time of the year it is.
I
I can tell what time of the year it is just by the colour of my lips, man.
I know. I saw my lips were black yesterday. And I thought because I had a glass of red wine, I'm thinking, was it the red wine? I'm like, nah, man, this is gonna be the cold, man.
That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
when we went our holiday, man, went out there. The weather is just different level, and it's
What was it?
hot every day.
36.
Damn.
Wake up and it was hot. Going for a walk in the morning at 6 o'clock in
Yeah.
the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That was the
That was
coolest
just
part of the day.
amazing. Yeah.
Do you know what? I can see how people can get depressed on their phones and people, you know, get really upset with their own lives just from you lot going away on your holiday. Because when you start posting them pictures, yeah, every time, it might even be to this day, every time I open my Instagram, even when you're back, it's picture of you four standing up.
Yeah.
This is 3 days ago, and I'm like, why is
You
it
know
still
that,
showing up on my
should be
That's
timeline?
because people comment on it late. don't
Yeah.
they?
So that's popping up and reminding me of how crap my life was for the week that you lot was having a good time.
It's just nice to feel heat on you.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
Do you feel like holidays are a waste of money though? Because when you get back, it's just a picture.
No, I think
It's not a waste of money at all.
because you work hard,
Yeah.
you reward yourself with a holiday. You don't look back and think, yeah, like, you know, I wasted money on that or whatever. Nah, man. When I went to Croatia, I had a
I was about to say that I do.
I had a nice time in Croatia, and like
It
you know,
hurts when
it
you
was
come back.
nice, man, and like I'm fully glad that I did it.
Depressed.
It's
Because
good
it
to
was
just go
nice.
somewhere that isn't new sometimes as well, and just see a whole new culture experience,
Yeah.
new
Of course.
foods, whatever. But yeah, it's that feeling of knowing you're like
Plus
"Damn."
minus. I think about plus minus, like in sports, like in basketball, the plus minus of it all. Like, okay, so I'm away for a week, which means I could have earned X amount of money. But not only am I not earning X amount of money, I'm spending
spending
X
it.
amount of
Oh
money.
my
So now
God.
it's like I'm in the minus.
Nah,
Okay,
man,
so
you might as
you
well
can't
not
live
go
your
out.
life like that.
I
You
know
may
you
as well
can't.
go
I know
out.
you can't.
You
but
may as well
I-
not go
I
away,
can't-
man.
I do have regrets every time I go somewhere and come back.
Nah, I don't.
Nah, I
I
don't.
think
Especially
I wanna
sometimes if you
be
go
back
somewhere and
there.
don't have a good time, then
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
you're a bit like, we
Yeah.
got sick the last couple of days, and we
Last
were
2
just
days,
like,
bro, I was
nah,
struggling.
this is killing us.
But even
Killing
then,
us.
I still didn't want to come back. I didn't want to come back.
Yeah. You love holiday, innit? Though?
Oh, I love it,
Nah,
man.
same,
Especially in the
same.
heat, man.
Yeah.
It's just that heat.
Yeah.
That's why I know I can't be. I can't be here for
Ever.
forever.
Yeah.
I can't. I have to be. I'm gonna retire in somewhere hot, man.
I remember going
Go
to
somewhere.
Thailand years ago, yeah, and knowing I was going to be there for 30 days, waking up the next day thinking, I ain't going back for the longest. That was such a nice feeling.
Yeah.
It was just like, I'm still counting the days, but still thinking like,
Yeah, I still got
even midday, I'm like,
days.
I've
Yeah.
got 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
I just don't think I do. I remember going to Cancun on one of my first holidays. I was 18, I think, about the family, and I went. And then I remember looking out the balcony after about day 4 and thinking, I want to go home.
Nah.
Yeah, I was enjoying it. I was loving it, but I was just
How
thinking,
can you be loving
I
it and
just
wanna
wanna
go
go
home?
home.
Nah.
I don't think I do very
You
well.
want to come back to this?
It's not about this though. I don't know what it is.
Just weather. I can't. Just coming off that plane, I just felt straight away just that depression right there. I just felt like,
Yeah.
So whilst you lot were gone, I watched Black Panther 2. Did you watch it yet,
yeah,
Ray?
yeah.
Nah, I ain't watched it yet.
Wakanda. Have you watched it yet?
I watched
I
it.
watched it when I
Wakanda
came
for
back.
episode 3 of the 4 of what? Are you a big Marvel guy?
I do like Marvel, but I haven't watched.
Big
haven't
Marvel
watched
guy.
that yet.
I don't know.
I'm a massive Marvel guy.
You are. So what's your scores for
This
Wakanda?
guy.
I was more excited by the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's your score?
Out of what? 5,
Out of
10.
10?
7.5.
7.5. All right. It's not bad, is it? It's not a negative. Who are you saying then?
8. Solid
You give it
8.
8, same
Solid
as me,
8.
yeah.
It's a solid 8 as well.
They've
Alright,
done
I'm
alright,
gonna
didn't
watch
they?
it.
You're going to watch it?
I'll watch it tonight on my Fire Stick.
I think that one's better
Oh, it's
than
on
the
there?
first one.
I don't know. I'm
No, it's
hoping
not
so.
on there.
It's not there, no?
I would
Nah.
watch that in cinema.
Is it
anyway.
not on?
Yeah, I went
Because
to
I've
that.
got thingy on mine as
I
well.
would watch it again for sure.
But BTV. Is it on BTV?
I mean, if it
No,
is,
it's
it's
not on
probably
there,
like
yeah.
some camcorder thing or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's
It-
worth watching in the cinema.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
have to go
it's
cinema
definitely
then.
worth watching in
Oh, I'll
cinema.
go
I
one
think
day
it
this
drags
week
a
then.
little bit, so that it goes.
Yeah.
There's some bits that take a bit too long, in my opinion.
I didn't like
You
the
got no
US
spoilers.
girl.
Yeah, nah, she's in the trailer anyway.
I didn't.
Riri.
They have to bring her in because she obviously going to be.
Do
playing
they
part
though?
of the
I think
characters.
Marvel try and put too much characters in one
But
film.
they always do, don't they? They're always
Yeah.
trying to bring a character.
I don't
in.
think they
They're
needed
gonna play
any
a part.
other characters other than the
Nah.
main Wakanda characters. In
I
this
didn't.
one,
I
you
didn't
know
like.
what
I didn't like. I wasn't feeling.
I didn't
that
mind. I
character.
didn't mind her. I didn't mind them introducing her to it. To be fair,
It was just a bit too much. Like sometimes it just goes a bit comedy, and I was just like,
Do you think there's comedy in there?
Nah, I thought
There
that
weren't
was,
that much
with
comedy
the US girl, it was just a bit like
She was the comic relief.
yeah, and I
yeah,
just
that
thought,
was that part of it. But it's I don't think it was. I didn't find it like it was a comedy. I didn't find it like
Nah,
that.
no
at all.
way.
not
Like-
wasn't a comedy, but
like
it just, I just
Ragnarok
thought
and
I just didn't really get her.
no,
part,
I
like,
get her because she was. I understand. I get it.
sometimes a little bit cheesy.
It's Disney, isn't it? At the end of the day,
Mm.
it got a lot of backlash. The movie because
Did it?
of on Twitter especially because people are saying like, why are there's all women? Basically, it's a movie full of women.
You can't
What
please
the
some
hell?
people.
Women running everything.
You cannot
and
please some people
It's
at
not
all.
realistic and all this sort of stuff. So it got a lot of backlash from
What
fans.
the hell? You?
or
That's stupid.
anti-fans.
Did you like the Woman King?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's better?
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah, but it's not the same kind of story. But
No,
it's better.
no,
I
but
still didn't even watch
I
that.
In
thought
regards-
Black
What's
Panther was
that?
better.
Did
I
that
thought
get
Black Panther
backlash?
was better.
That's because I've been watching more shows. I've been watching shows than more than films. That's what
Woman
I do.
King's good, Ray, man.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Woman King's good. And I watched it, yeah, and I come out. Ash was all like, "You would like it, wouldn't you?" It's a good movie, man.
Yeah,
it's like
It is
decent
good. I said
characters.
it's a good movie, but
Like,
Black
it's-
Panther is better than that. I think.
Uh,
I like the because they were showing the Namor story, and I like the fact that they brought and you can see his side and why he's fighting for his people,
Yeah.
and then why she's fighting for her people. You know what I mean? And I like the concept of that. And then
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? And I like the way they end it. She didn't kill him. Sorry.
Yeah,
Spoiler.
no, man. I mash up everything, man. I
Yeah,
knew
but
that was gonna
you
happen.
would have known that.
That's why I don't
anyway.
want to talk anymore.
You would have known that because he's one of the characters in.
I don't know.
In all it. Oh, you're not a Marvel fan. Are you?
Hey, asked me for the big Marvel man. I said, not really.
He's a character in the Marvels
See,
anyway, yeah. So
yeah,
you
man, they
would have
probably watch
known
this
that.
now, innit?
No, you watch it. It's because you'll see him. He'll be in other films. I think he will be
Alright.
because that's why they introduce these characters and they always keep them in, don't they? So he'll be in other films. But
Okay.
the whole concept, I like it. I thought that was better, definitely better than the first one.
that Matt Hancock boy, he's just
I don't know who that is.
Matt Hancock is the
the-
ex-health secretary
Yeah.
who was
this
big
man
in the
nasty
COVID,
though.
The
got
one
caught cheating on his
Yeah,
wife.
the one who got caught cheating and basically
okay.
said to people that they can't go and see their families.
Yeah, yeah,
for the
yeah.
families in hospital or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Imagine a health secretary telling you this thing's gonna kill everyone if you get near. If you go to a shopping aisle, it can go over the. He's saying all them kind of things, but all the time he's sexing up this woman in the House of Parliament. Got caught kissing her.
Yep.
So it's not gonna kill him though, yeah.
Touch
And
and
now he's on
faith.
this TV show.
But he said it on the show that
was
he's
in love.
coming for forgiveness.
Yeah, he's saying so. He wants to show that he's normal.
Distraction.
He actually seemed all right. This episode that I watched,
Yeah,
but then I stopped watching it. Do you know what?
He's
Do you
a
know?
proper geek.
Do you know why I stopped watching it? Couldn't take Boy George, man.
He's moany, innit?
Moany
Moan
man,
all the
such a
time.
little like. He is a
Bea
little
loves
diva.
him. She's like, I love it. I like him.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
feeling
too
him. I
much.
think it's a very clever tactic. Obviously, he's
Yeah,
trying to
he
sell it.
is.
He's selling the book, isn't he? That's what he's there. That's what he said. Yeah.
But the thing is, the way he is there is just like, you know, when they avoid the main question.
Of
Our
course.
Politician.
That's what he
Politician.
does. Even in there, you're thinking, you ain't showing your true self.
Of course, a politician, man. He could get Rishi and them man in trouble if he
Yeah.
says certain things. You know what I mean?
And now the conversation, when we go back, because it was only 2 years ago, or
Mm-hmm.
sooner than that, started 2 years ago. When we go back and ask questions about, well, who got the contracts for the PPI? You know,
Mm-hmm.
did your sister's company get the contracts for PPI, and your friends and the man in the pub who you know get PPI? People are going to want to talk about, when they talk about Matt Hancock, they're going to want to talk about him doing flipping electric slide. They're not going to want to talk about that stuff anymore because that's just boring and depressing and it's all in the past. We're distracted by the fun stuff and him,
Mm-hmm.
you know, him getting told off by Boy George, and that's a very good tactic.
Yeah.
That's
Deflection
worked.
again. Yeah, of course.
Everyone's like, I like him now.
'Cause,
We
like,
shouldn't
yeah.
care whether we like him or not. It's like they destroyed our kind
Yeah.
of civil liberties and
Of course.
old people's homes and stuff.
Yep.
But now we're talking about whether we like him or not. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter whether we like him or not. These
Yeah.
men
No, I
need to
hear
be
that.
held accountable.
I do hear that.
The people there already, like they're getting on with him because he's there, but they're still like have the memories of what went on. So they're almost sort of like keeping him at arm's length.
Yeah.
Is he going to come out? Because I haven't watched it, but is he going to come out better or worse in public
I
opinion?
think he'll come out better,
Right. Well,
and that's what he's aiming for, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. That's why he's there.
Because he's trying to get involved. Like you can see him, he's trying to get involved amongst bits and pieces, but he's still doing certain bits, and you're like the way they're talking to him, and obviously when they ask him questions, there's a comedian, what's her name, Babatunde? or something?
Babatunde, yeah.
Asking him, why are you here?
Yeah.
And like he didn't directly answer it, but in the end it was like for forgiveness, and like, come on now, like they give you the big money. They're saying that he's on the big wonga, like 400,000 for that show. Like
This man's a millionaire. Like, why are we feeling sorry for him at all? He's not the buffoon that he's playing to be.
Nah.
He clearly ain't, is he?
Nah, it's a tactic, man. That's
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is.
We're just getting distracted left, right, and centre, man.
Yep. While he's in there and everyone's talking about it, what's going on in the world? What's going on in the country? You know?
Let them put him in there. Do you know what would be work? Let them put him in there with someone like a Carla. Yeah, someone who can actually
Yeah,
yeah, but they
articulate
had
himself.
that the journalist lady. What's her name?
Yeah, they did.
Charlene or
She left now.
she left now.
Yeah,
she
thought so.
left, and she was
yeah.
was getting into him a few times.
Yeah.
And you know, typical politician avoiding.
Maneuvers.
That's probably why she had to go. You probably went like this in the interview and then that's it. She got voted out. Can't. Get her out. She's asking too many questions.
Has he still got his job then?
Nah, I don't think so.
No, I don't think he's got the job,
Nah.
but I think he's still part of the constituents,
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah.
They never come out of that, do they?
Nah.
They got to collect their little change.
Yeah.
They cussed him the other day because I think some bird pooed on his chair, and he just went like this, just took it like this, and then just wipe on his trousers, and then like, yo, the young boy's like, yo, wash your hands, and he just rinsed it, and he go, what, no soap? And he go, after he goes, this man telling us two happy birthdays, wash our hands.
Who said that? The young boy,
This young
Jordan.
boy, yeah,
Jordan?
the one that's in Hollywood.
Yeah,
so I'm
Jordan, I
thinking,
think his name is. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, is this man telling us wash our hands with two happy birthdays?
Yeah.
He rinsed his hand with water.
I love that. Oh, shoot.
Would you do that show, Eli?
I'm not a celebrity, so
No. If you was, would you do that show?
depends how broke I am. Because surely you go in there when
Yeah.
you're broke, innit?
Because there's a guy on there, a comedian, and there's rumours of like, I mean, for celebrity status, he's sitting there. Apparently, he's on his last 20 grand.
Yeah,
So-
I'll eat a cow tongue or something for 20 grand.
No,
who's
he's
that?
on his last 20 grand
But I
before
mean,
he went
for
into the
100
show.
grand,
Who was
yeah,
that?
Yeah, the comedian guy. He was on one of the
Babatunde?
dancing. No, the white guy. He was on one of the dancing programs, I think, and he got caught kissing
Oh,
one of the
that guy.
dancers.
He was when he
before.
came in with Matt Hancock with the first challenge.
Yes,
Yeah.
He got caught kissing one of the dancers, and since then, apparently his career's gone down.
Yeah, I heard his
because
tweet
she
done
was
that, yeah.
in a relationship anyway. So
Yeah.
he was sort of
On his last 20, yeah?
looked at as this bad guy breaking up this relationship.
Would you go on the show then?
There's
Yeah.
certain tasks you can see on there. I'll be like, I can do that.
It's the eating challenges, man. I'm
Yeah.
doing them eating
It's-
challenges.
None of
They
that.
give you
man.
like balls and stuff, don't they?
They give you bum cheeks, dicks,
Testicles.
vaginas.
What kind of weird spectacle do we love seeing as a country? We want to see people eating dicks and stuff, and that's a popular show. What was I say about? That's disgusting, man.
Yeah, but
I
people
hear
like that.
I
People
like seeing them like do things, facing their fears, but not eating
Just
things.
sick
That's
things.
just a weird thing.
There ain't no need for me to ever be on that show. Never. It'll be a waste of time because I ain't doing none of the challenges. I ain't doing nothing up in the air.
The snake thing is the one that's
I
Nah, I
ain't
can deal
doing
with the
no
snakes.
creepy
It's that's the
one
crawlies.
that was
crawlies.
scary.
No creepy crawlies, no
But
snakes, nothing.
creepy crawlies
Nah.
don't bother me.
I'm not yamming
Oh.
nothing. I'm not drinking
Nah.
nothing.
The worst one is
Creepy
even the crocodiles. I think I deal with the little crocodiles in the water, but it's when they put them in a room and there was that big ass.
The fact you're saying the name crocodile,
whatever
I'm
that-
not
yeah.
going nowhere
that thing.
near. No
And-
matter.
Yeah, they tape them out, don't they?
Yeah.
No,
Nah.
they don't tape no mouth.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Crocodiles, they do, don't they?
Actually, they're only about this big.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Just bite you out, though.
Exactly. You can
What's
still
it-
do
is
that
what's
crocodile roll
What's that
thing,
big
can't
bird?
they?
Ostrich or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ostrich.
There's that.
Ostrich.
Them things
Yeah,
are massive,
ostrich.
you know. Yeah.
Babe, when they
Massive.
put,
And they
I
quick
seen
and
last
all.
year's show and they put you in the room. I think
Yeah,
it
I
was
saw
Amir
that.
Khan or someone.
Yeah.
If I see that, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no,
exactly.
I'm out there
Yep,
because
yep.
one quick movement, that's breaking arms,
Everything.
Is there a TV show, like a game show, from when you were a kid to now that you'd ever had really wanted to be part of? You know, there's always something you wanted to be.
Funhouse.
Funhouse, okay, with Pat Sharp.
Yeah, Pat Sharp. Yeah. The go-kart piece at the end, I always want to do it. Yeah, that's it.
Crystal Maze, yeah, is one of them ones I was
one of them
trying to
ones
go
Crystal
I
Maze.
was going to.
Nah, man.
So you're Funhouse, yeah. That's,
Funhouse,
I'm with Funhouse. That's not mine, but Funhouse is
Yep,
back.
Funhouse
Forgot
is
about
wicked. Yep,
Crystal
that's me.
Maze.
You want to be Crystal Maze?
Yeah.
I'd always be scared of getting locked in Crystal Maze, man.
Nah,
And
I
that
used
man
to
going,
like
Mum's
that,
at you.
That's just
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Oh, you can
That's the
chase
music
man
as well,
down,
man. I never
If
liked
you're not
it.
smart and good under pressure, you're getting locked in, innit?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
if you're not getting locked in, you're costing your team a thing, and then they're gonna hate you the whole time.
Mash you up.
I've seen
It's sold out for like 6 months at a time.
Where was
Is
I? I
it?
was working.
Damn.
I can't remember where I was working. I think it's in Norwich, and I'm driving past it. And they got I don't know, a space where you can go in and just smash things up.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
never-
them.
what-
You've not seen them before.
Never.
They've got
like smash up TVs and like
in New York. They got them in New York.
I've seen that in
Yeah,
films.
they're
Yeah, I've seen
rage
that in
rooms.
films
They're
before.
rage
Yeah,
rooms. That's
Rage
it. Yeah,
rooms.
yeah. I couldn't
yeah.
believe it. I was
I've
like,
seen that in
what
films
the-
do
before.
that.
No, but I just like think of myself. If you feeling that way and you need to release,
I don't think I've never got that
take
way.
it
You
off
know,
to the gym. Go boxing. Like,
I've never got that way where I needed to feel like I need to smash something up to release something.
and I see of something else. Was it Panic Room or something? I can't-
Panic rooms are.
Like rich people have, innit? Like when
Not
you-
Panic Rooms. There was
Push a
something
button
when we
and
was in
you-
Stratford the other day, Ash. Not Panic Rooms.
Oh, what are they
Escape
called?
rooms.
Escape
Escape
rooms. That's
rooms.
right.
Yeah,
Escape rooms
yeah,
are bad.
yeah.
We should do it. It's funny, man. We should do
Yeah.
an escape room together.
I'm
man.
good for. I'm happy to do that.
They
Happy
only
to do
take an
that.
hour, and you can
Yeah.
go and then go for a drink after, innit?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I
I'm
done
good
one
with
the other day in an escape room at work, and they were just smarter than me.
But that smash up thing, I don't need to go to.
Nah,
I don't never have that. I never have anger. So,
No, I just
you never have anger.
well, I say I never have anger. I don't have anger where I feel like I need to smash something up.
things
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that was me either. Like, you know, some
Yeah.
people just feel great after, I don't know, maybe like a boxing.
This must be a bit of relief, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
of
to
course.
me, it's just going to the gym, have a good old sweat or something. Like,
I never understand
time
people
for that,
punch walls like you stupid ass.
Exactly. Broke up your hand,
And go,
or kick
"Oh,
something
man,
and broke up
my-"
your foot.
Oh, what do you expect?
Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
That's all we
I'm
got
good.
today.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Be safe, man. You sound like the government right now.
I know.
Wash your hands
yeah.
and do the electric slide.
Electric slide.
Come on, Brazil.
See you later.
Yeah.
Peace.